Hello and welcome to day 37 of 365 days of gaming. Yesterday's video got all screwed up and it wouldn't upload, and then it was only 2 minutes long, even though it was 35 minutes long. The first 2 minutes just continually replay. So I'm gonna redo video for day 37. Today is actually day 38, but shh. And we're gonna play this Mana Crusher because it was really, 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 really fun, and I think everyone should play it. And I'm gonna go and play another video for day 38, which is actually today. So there's like a lottery every day. Um, every time you log in. So I've already done the tutorial. I did the whole tutorials yesterday. It was highly entertaining to watch. Excuse me while I eat some gummy bears. So I got all the way to level 14. And I'm really disappointed because I feel like yesterday's video was semi-entertaining. I'm eating a giant gummy bear. Like it's the size of my thumb. Okay, so I'm going to attack with my mouth full. These opponents have stay away from the... Oh, okay. So, you click on your character. You guys picked your character in the beginning. And when you pick your character, there's a character that's a witch named Lily, and I thought it was hilarious, and all the Potterheads would be excited. And then what happens? It erases the video. So once you start going to one of the items, it blocks the other ones out, so you can see your path. You want to try to get as many as you want. If you look at the top here, it says 30 crystals. That's how many it wants me to get. These three things at the bottom. The first one, we're going to do the second one. Second one converts purple into crystals. The third one collects all the crystals. And then the last one that isn't highlighted, it isn't green and spinning. Once that's charged up with blue crystals, you can actually kill... You fire at, like, your wizard dudes that you're fighting against. Which is kind of cool. I'm now eating a gummy dinosaur because that's, like, the coolest thing ever. Stop firing at me. Ugh, and I died. What a bugger. So then you have 5 lives. Every half hour you get a new life. I only used 1 life yesterday to get to level 14, which was cool. These guys, however, are not cool. So you can go kitty corner and all around. I like to get as many as possible in one move. There is other levels too where you play against the computer and the computer's either playing on the same board as you or on another board. And they're aiming to get crystals as well, but like whereas I will like go sideways and upways and frontways and byways to get as many as possible, it'll only do like half the ones that it actually can touch. My space bar is running out, like my life bar. No, don't kill me. Okay, let's see. Yay! And I survived. I will survive. Aretha Franklin. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. See, this is another guy I can play with. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing. So I was playing with Serlina, and I've collected Oscar Crow and Octocrushy. Oh. Select one to... Ooh. I have a super rare. Oh my goodness. This is cool. I didn't know this stuff. This is neat. This is a bit like Hearthstone and some of those other card games where the more you play a card, the better it gets. So this is neat because this is kind of like those saga games on Facebook that I love to play. Oh, I get a team. I'm gonna go for the octopus. Yeah, the crow just kind of creeps me out. See, this one's cool. You have to travel over top of all the spider webs to get rid of them. As many as possible. But the pieces can actually just pass over the spider web spot, so that's just kind of cool. Sweet. Oh, and there's a limited number of moves in this one. So if you look underneath this big, up on the top bar, there's a pause sign, and then there's like 2 yellow arrows in a circle that have a 9 in them. That's how many moves I have left. 9 moves. This one I'm probably going to die on. I will be honest with you. I'm probably going to run out of room on this one. Now I have Aretha Franklin stuck in my head. And I would sing more, but I feel like listening to me talk for an hour is already cruel and unusual punishment. So you can keep playing and use up, like, some kind of currency. I don't really want to. Oh, and she went up a level. And so did he. No, I don't want to spend my stones on boosters. So this, I have to get 34 spider webs, plus I have to hit a certain score. So if you look at the score bar at the top, there's like dashes on it, like 2 horizontal lines. In a lot of these games, that usually means like this is the first, those are like where the stars are. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of neat. Alright, nope, going this way. Alright. So we got 1 set of spider webs. Probably gonna have to redo this level a couple times. I'm thinking. Well, oh, maybe not. See, if the computer was playing, it wouldn't have thought to go below the octopus to the sideways and then up. It would have just gone straight up. It can't think outside the box, the computer. Nope, cannot. Great! So then for every move you have left, you get bonus points. Which is kind of cool. Collecting these shamrocks for the daily lottery thing. Oh, now we're a team against a team. Isn't my turn twice, apparently. Oh, defeat them. That means blow them up. Which is very difficult. See, so now I've charged that. Now I get to click on one of these. Oh. What? What does this do? Huh. Trying to figure out. Do I have to be next? Oh, I have to be next to him. Dang. computer's telling me things. Wow, you've died. I'm running out of moves. Like, I'm losing to a rug. If you don't know the reference, then I probably didn't do it right. Or you're just not cool enough to be friends with me. Also, I think I said it wrong. Like, I know I said it in the wrong tone. I also got the line wrong. It's from Aladdin. Ugh, really? Oh, I can fire again? Sweet. Now, I have to try and get past this top marker worth of points before in one move. Otherwise, I have to play the level again. Did I get it? Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. You didn't get at least 1 star. I like these games, although sometimes you get behind because they want you to do like 3 things. Like I have to beat these guys, plus I have to collect so many, plus I have to remove the spider webs. Alright. This is what I mean about getting multiple ones. Gotta weave your way around. Oh. Oh no, I don't want to do this. I wanted to convert the purple ones and then just collect them. Sweet, up and around. And down and around. So you end up next to the guys so you can kill them. I'm not sadistic at all. Goodbye. So goodbye, yellow brick road. See, this time it was so much easier. It's when you forget about one of the components when you're playing. You're like, oh man, I already have one of you. Apparently I have 2 now. Oh. No, I don't want a few. Alright, I'll fuse it, but you better not mess up my mermaid. Turn into some weird shizat. Oh, she just learns a new spell. Oh, that makes me feel better. I wonder if you can fuse spells that, like, fuse people that you don't really... Oh, I don't want them. Or do you have to keep one of them? Like, I had 2 crows. Could I fuse them both, or do I have to keep at least one of them? Like in Pokemon Go, you can just... I don't know, I forget what it's called, where you, like, melt them down and... Why am I going this way? Go this way. This way. They're getting me good. Yeah, I'm not happy about it. Stop firing at me! Oh. Well, let's go all the whole big round loop-de-loop. Just to get points. Oh, I hit my star. That's good. I am near death. I hit my spider webs. Does that mean I win? Oh, this wasn't one where you had to destroy them. So sometimes you have to destroy those guys, and sometimes you don't. I should have read the instructions. And sometimes you start playing the level, and you're like, oh, wait, do I have to do this on this one? Or is this one of those ones where I only have to do this? Such as I just thought I had to kill them and was trying to figure out how the heck I could. 2 against 1. Oh, so fair. So in this one, the other guy actually moves. Some of the other ones we played, they didn't move. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Soup. I'm gonna get you. I'm coming after you. Mr. Mad does that. I'll be in the bathroom, and then he'll just, like, sneak to the door of the bathroom and, like, creepily breathe or creepily stare at me through the crack. Because our door doesn't always shut all the way. Plus the cat meows if you don't leave it open a crack. But it's creepy. You son of a bizetch. Did he melt away yet? You have to get so many points. And what else? What else was I supposed to do? Oh, I got rid of him, so maybe I just played till all my points are gone. Which is awesome. Great. Anybody else, when they see the word great or hear the word great, they automatically think of a tiger going great? Oh. Get 3 stars everywhere, pay 190, or ask friends for help. Ooh, alright. We're gonna have to go back to see where I'm missing stars. Let's take the portal back. Three stars on every level. Ouch. So let's see, level 5 we're gonna start with. No, I wanna go to level 5. All right there, buddy. Oh, this is the very first spiderweb one. And you have to reach a certain score. So if you fill the bar, you have to reach a certain score to like win the round, but if you fill the whole bar, that's where you get all the stars. That's apparently what I need to do. It's one. And I have 12 more moves to do it. No, I don't want my game over. Ah, 3 stars. See, that's what happens is sometimes you beat the challenge, and then the game goes, oh, you're done, but you didn't get your 3rd star. I like this though. You earn clovers every time you play, and you can use the clovers on that lottery instead of just the gems. Ugh. Where's this one? Hmm. These ones are hard when you're playing against the other one because you can't pre-think your moves because the board will change between their turn and your turn. If you saw in the last one, I ended up with mucho bonus points because I saved a lot of moves. So if you can't get a big score before beating the challenge, then try to do it in as few moves as possible. You bugger. And then there was me. And I cleared half the board. 3 presents. Sweet. Am I not at the right amount of points? Or am I needing... Okay, so I have all the spider webs. So this must be one where I play all the things. Or I still need more points. Oh, see, it totally could have swept half the board there. And it didn't. Because it's a dumb computer. And it doesn't know how to do that. Ugh, he didn't die. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I missed one. Zitalo, I have missed one. So I have to replay this. Didn't get enough points. So now we know. It's all about scoring the points. Bite me, crow. Gonna eat the crow, eat crow. I didn't want to do that move. So mad. Forgot to deselect it. Oh well. Oh well. See, he missed so many that he could have gotten. Ah, now he's out of the way. I have free reign of the board. Ish. What is the path with the most? Alright, and because there's no guy here to play against, I just got to set up this nice big move where I get half the board. And hopefully enough to get a third star. No. Not enough to get a third star. Oh man, it's been like a half hour. Alright, this is the last time. I say that, and then 45 minutes later I'm still playing a jigsaw puzzle. If you haven't watched that video, it was a good time. There's a noise going on in the background, and that would be my phone alarm. Except I'm strapped to the computer, and I'm opting to ignore the really annoying ringing, because Mr. Mad has decided he's too good to hang out in the living room, and is therefore unavailable to turn the ringing off. And it's just going to keep going. Eventually it'll turn itself off. It'll go to sleep. I think. It's not even like a wake-up alarm. This is just my reminder to do this every day. There we go. You might not have heard it. Like the other day I said the cat was caterwauling. You could kind of hear it, but that might have been the video that didn't work. Even YouTube doesn't want to hear the cat caterwaul. Oh, stupid crow. It's always taking my stones. See? It's dumb. It could have gotten so many of these skulls, and it did not. I wonder if it can't go on the spiderweb one. Can't go on the spiderweb ones, but I don't think that's it. I think the computer just can't think outside the box. It's cramping my style while it does it. Those skulls are both cool and freaky. It just makes me so mad because it misses so many good points that it could have done. And you're like, come on, you could have won already. And nope. Oh, I missed 2 down there. I was too busy noticing the crow. How close I was to said crow. Oh my gosh, that time I didn't even get 2 stars. How low can you fall? Okay. My first goal in this life is to get rid of that other crow. So I think that's really what I need to do. Oh, he's too far away from me. to just... I'm coming after you, Crow. It's just gonna end up far and far away from me every time. Which is sad. Oh, stupid Crow. Stupid Crow, you come up right beside me. And this, all those purples. Honestly, I would feel bad for it if it was a real person playing. I really would. I would feel bad for it. For its stupidity. And the speed are reds are done. I should have just gone for the gems. I mean, gone for the rocks instead of trying to get close to the crow. That's what I need to do. Don't worry about the crow. Oh look, he'll come to me. Oh, there goes the alarm again. No, no, I didn't get my third star. No, no, I want my star. My star. It's my creepy demon voice, which I like to do to Mr. Mad. Really freaks him out. For the longest time, I would prank him by pretending I was possessed by a demon, by using the demon voice and then pretending to not know what just happened. He knew I was fooling around with him, but it still freaked him out. It was really funny. Ha ha ha. I'm just gonna do these nice big ones.